Okay.
It's yogurt.
How about this, though?
That is not mine. No, sir.
Okay.
So what happened? We were trying to talk, right? That's all we were trying to do?
Hey, so I'm gonna take
Is there
these
a light
handcuffs
in here?
off you.
Welcome to US Bad Cops. In this video, we'll be highlighting 2 severe cases of police abuse of power caught on camera. To stay updated and share your thoughts, hit the like button, share the video, and leave a comment. If you like this video, press 1. On February 15, 2018, Deputy Zach Wester pulled over Teresa Odom in Marianna, Florida, around 4 p.m. Her brake lights were flickering rapidly, prompting suspicion. Odom, a 52-year-old grandmother, was on felony probation for stolen property involvement. Deputy Wester approached her vehicle's driver's side window after the stop.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Should I turn in here to get off?
You're fine, you're fine. Deputy Westwood, Jackson County Sheriff's Office. Reason for my stop is your brake lights.
Yes, sir.
They work 1 minute, and the next minute they don't work, and then a few seconds later they just flash, okay?
It's probably because of the rain.
Okay, that's fine. You got your driver's license on you, ma'am?
I just got tickets the other day. I'll be glad to show
Oh,
them
did
to
you?
you.
No, you're fine. All right, thank you. I'll be right back.
My truck may or may not start. When I turn it off, you may have to push me off, so I'm going to go ahead and tell you.
Okay. Do you need to turn it off? Do you have to turn it off?
It'd probably be better.
Okay,
I'm on hard time with it as it is.
Okay, I'll tell you what. If
Can
we
I
can
answer my phone?
Yeah. You can answer your phone. I'm just trying to think what's going to be best for. What is? What is that right there?
What is what?
That right there.
What is what? This?
That straw right there.
This is no straw. It's an ink pen.
Oh, okay.
It's
okay.
an ink pen.
It was connected. It looked like it was
No
connected
straw.
to that arc. Just
Hey,
hang
I just
tight,
got
okay?
pulled over, but-
Deputy Wester convinces Miss Odom to let him search her car without waiting for a K-9 unit, which could violate her Fourth Amendment rights. Wester is then shown planting methamphetamine in her car, potentially breaking Florida laws and committing official misconduct. Victims of evidence planting should seek legal help and not rush into pleading guilty. The scenario highlights the problems with unreliable roadside drug tests and the dangers of wrongful convictions based on flawed evidence in the United States.
All right. Deputy Haycare, make sure you don't get run over, okay? Because I have faith that he would prefer to get over. All right, just hang tight, myself.
According to the brother of David, neither he nor his brother drank water.
Miss Odom.
It is yogurt, sir.
I know. Okay.
It's yogurt.
How about this, though?
That is not mine. No, sir.
Okay. I'm not going to ask you any
No,
direct, hold on.
sir.
I'm not going to ask you any direct questions. I'm going to read you your rights first, okay? So just hang out with Deputy Haycare here.
What is it?
I have an idea. We're going to test it, though, okay? I don't know.
Oh
but-
no, Teresa, you're going to jail.
Yep. Do what? Okay.
What it is? Yeah, there it goes.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. Thank you, Jess. No. Do you have anything on you, Miss Odom?
I said I didn't have anything on me in the truck.
Oh, okay.
officer.
Oh, okay. But do you have anything on your person? Is what
I
I'm
have
asking.
nothing on me to my knowledge
Okay.
at
Thank
all.
you. We're good. Okay. All right.
And I'm not trying to be over.
It did return presumptive positive for methamphetamine. Okay. I'm just letting you know. Okay.
Deputy Wester allegedly planted meth in Miss Odom's car, resulting in her wrongful arrest and 19 days in jail. He was caught planting drugs during traffic stops, impacting over 100 cases. Wester was convicted in 2021 and sentenced to 12.5 years in prison. Ms. Odom sued him for violating her rights, showing incredible resilience amidst injustice. On September 21, 2019, law enforcement officers swiftly reacted to a domestic violence report in Austin, Texas. Deputy Pereira from the Williamson County Sheriff's Office promptly arrived at the location. He approached the door of an apartment shared by 20-year-old Skylar Leo and her boyfriend, Eric Ramirez, following up on a distress call placed by a concerned neighbor.
Hey, let me talk to you real quick.
Yeah.
Do you need EMS?
No, I'm fine.
Come out here. Come out here.
I really don't want to deal with y'all people.
All right, well, we'll make sure you're okay.
I'm fine.
1636 County, we're code 4. She does not need EMS. So, what happened?
Nothing.
Look up for me. What's on your neck? What happened?
Nothing happened.
So I have witnesses saying something happened. So you're trying to protect him?
No, I just really don't like dealing with y'all. I really don't want to deal with y'all. I really don't.
Okay. So...
I don't need to talk to y'all. I really don't.
Do you have your ID on you or anything?
No, I don't.
So what's your last name? Okay. Where is the guy that allegedly, I mean, I don't
know where he's at. I don't.
So he left?
He left.
Does he live in this apartment complex?
No, he does not.
You don't know which way he went?
I don't know, and if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
1636K94, victims advising she does not know which way he went. So, were y'all, I'm trying to figure out why your friends called the cops.
What friend?
Or your witnesses, whoever was over here that called us.
Okay.
So
we got into an argument.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
Literally.
It was nothing physical?
Nothing physical.
Where are the marks on your neck from?
We got into my necklace right here.
No, this right here. What is that from?
Does it really matter?
Yes.
It doesn't.
And make sure you're okay.
I'm fine, ma'am.
So.
I'm fine. Like literally, I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I get a rash talking to y'all. I do not want to talk to you, and especially Williamson County. Y'all have a really bad reputation. I've bad encounters with y'all. I do not want to
I'm not gonna hurt you.
I know you aren't, ma'am.
Okay,
really
so we need your cooperation.
I know, and I'm
Do you want to press charges?
I do not.
Okay.
No, I do not.
Is there anyone else in the
My
apartment
sister
with you?
is here.
Okay, can I talk to her?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait,
you want to
no,
go get?
No, I really don't want you to talk.
Okay, well,
It's none of her
if she
business.
wants to talk to me, that I can talk to her.
She does not want to talk.
How do I know that?
Because I told her that she has nothing to do with this.
Okay, well, let me try to make contact with her. Do you want to go back inside for the time being?
I don't. I really don't.
Okay,
It's
well then
neither-
step over here
No.
for me. So what's the deal?
What is your problem?
I'm trying to figure out what's going on
I'm trying to
here.
tell you, ma'am. She had nothing to do with this. I called her after because
Who
I
called
want
the
my
cops?
I didn't call the cops.
I'm asking who called the cops, guys.
Those people, I don't know.
You don't know them?
I don't know them. I never met those people in my life.
Okay. So, I got her name and date of birth. She doesn't want to be cooperative. I see some marks on her neck that might be fresh. She's saying she's denying medical attention. She said she didn't want to talk to us. Sister doesn't want to talk. They live in here. So. She's like, I don't even want y'all in my house. I'm like, well, we gotta find the guy that allegedly did this. So she didn't give direction of travel, description, anything. She's like, he left. I don't know where he went.
Third level Dickerson.
Satisfaction. What's up?
So we need to see if this guy's inside your apartment.
Who else is in here?
My sister. No, I really don't.
Deputy Lorenzo Hernandez, known from Live PD, forcefully entered Miss Lil's apartment during a domestic violence call. He grabbed her throat and threw her down despite her objections. While courts may allow entry without warrants for safety, recent rulings emphasize using appropriate force and respecting rights. Hernandez's actions led to a one-day suspension, then resignation. He's now facing charges of official oppression and assault, with a federal lawsuit pending.
We came here to y'all weren't even supposed to go into my apartment. Y'all with what? I'm literally gonna press charges on y'all.
We have a possible felony.
Possible felony
Yes.
for what? For who? He's not here. I'm telling you.
But you don't know where he went?
I don't know where he went. Lady.
Okay.
Like what?
So you have the couch. You can understand where you're in handcuffs right now?
So what happened? We were trying to talk, right? That's all we were trying to do?
Okay, so I'm going to take these handcuffs off you.
How do you turn the light on?
Are we going to be cool if we take these handcuffs off?
The light's not on. It's not on.
Okay.
All right, ma'am. So I wasn't here with information to relate to you. When we come to stuff like this, we're going to check for safety reasons, okay? We're going to make sure he's not here and you're not hiding him. We understand you don't want to cooperate. We can't force you to do that. We get that. We understand that. But you don't do what you just did. Not when we show up for something like this. We don't get your cooperation. That is what happens.
Yes.
Okay? All this screaming does not make us stop. Okay? It only makes us get you secure faster. Okay? Is my understanding you do not want to cooperate, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we know who he is. We're going to find him eventually. He comes back over here for whatever reason. You're having to call because he's continuing to do what he's going to do. We're going to take him to jail. Understand those circumstances that y'all put yourselves in, and y'all make us have to deal with those issues. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Former Deputy Hernandez is in trouble for mishandling a domestic disturbance involving Miss Leal. He used too much force by quickly putting her in a chokehold, which goes against recommended procedures. Not properly documenting Miss Leal's injuries raises doubts about what caused them and could affect potential charges. Hernandez blaming Miss Leal and doubting her as a victim hurts trust. This shows the need for better training on domestic violence and stronger department rules, stressing professionalism, empathy, and carefulness. It's commendable that Miss Leal is taking legal action given what happened. On December 18, 2021, Deputy Carlos D'Souza Jr. from the Santa Rosa County Sheriff's Office in Florida stopped a local driver, Miss Boone, who was suspected of having an invalid license. Miss Boone was following her sister, Miss Shelley, a Purple Heart combat veteran. Interestingly, Miss Shelley also stopped her vehicle, which was about 50 feet ahead of Miss Boone's car. Deputy D'Souza approached the passenger side of Miss Boone's vehicle as both cars came to a stop.
Go! They can go!
That window doesn't roll.
They need to leave.
Huh?
My
sister.
They're gonna leave.
For what? What am I being pulled over for?
161 Santa Rosa.
What's the issue, sir?
I'm gonna explain to you in a minute, ma'am.
Okay.
Want to roll me another unit, no more response. I'm stopping you to see you. They're not to stop. They're not part of my traffic stop. Okay, let me finish.
Following her.
That's okay. She can pull up down the road and wait. She's not going to stay here and wait. She's going to leave. It's not open for conversation, debate. I'm dealing with one person, ma'am. I'm dealing with one person. I'm not dealing with more than one.
She's not dealing with you. She's making.
She's staying right there.
Is okay.
Your safety is fine.
Anything illegal, right?
I promise you, she is.
What is she doing though?
She's being told to leave because it's a traffic stop. Right now, this is something I'm doing. She's to leave.
I just want them to go. Tell them to get sick of people to go.
He didn't even ask her to leave.
I'm not going with her.
He's being very unprofessional.
And if you refuse because you chose to stay in this situation, so now I want your ID. So now I want your ID. And if you refuse to give it to me, then we'll go sit in my car. Okay?
What law is that?
By not providing, you're failing to identify to a law enforcement officer. Okay?
But I have to identify if I'm being detained.
Yes, because you.
Then you have extra reason to detain.
So listen, I'm not playing this game. I'm going to come over and we're going to get out of your car.
You can call your sergeant.
You can get out of the car.
Call your sergeant. I would like a supervisor, please.
You can get out of the car right now, or I can help you out of the car. Or you can just give me your...
That's assault, because I've not broken the law.
It's not assault. You're impeding this traffic stop.
How am I impeding?
Because it has nothing to do with you. I asked you to leave. You refused.
The only reason why I pulled over is because my sister does not know my new residence, and
I told you could go. And I told you could go wait up there in that parking lot. Okay, you both have cell phones.
What is the problem?
Because now you won't identify. First, you won't do a simple thing I asked you to do.
I'm telling you, I'm her sister, and I know that that's what she has told him by now.
Okay, that has nothing to do with what's going on back there.
Okay, and I'm not interfering with you doing what you men have to do.
No, you are. by stopping here, he does not want you here because now because he has no idea what you're going to do. You don't think we dealt with situations where the person in this car all of a sudden? I don't know that.
Military.
I don't give a. I don't give a. And now I'm getting mad because we have no idea what your intentions.
Okay, I will pull up, but I will be calling the police department. I would like your badge number.
I'll give you my card.
Please,
okay?
Please do.
I've been so nice. I gave you multiple opportunities.
You're cussing at me, and you're
because I'm done with you.
Rude.
Yeah.
So you want to cuss at me? I can cuss at you.
All day long. All day long.
I have not been rude to you. I was sitting here in my.
And I have not until you started refusing. So I still need your ID.
But I was
I need your ID.
What you were detaining me for? That's it.
I need your ID because you chose. Because you're interfering with this. We don't want you here. It's not.
I will comply with your ID request, but you are not going about this correctly at all.
It's all on film.
Good. Hi. I'm glad.
And we'll see how it escalated to this because of your non-compliance.
No, it did not escalate because of my non-compliance. I asked you questions you refused to answer, and
I did answer.
Supposed to answer them.
I don't need
You did not tell me what I was going to be detained for. You did not tell me why I needed to identify myself.
For failing to do what we asked you to do. So now you chose to be here. Now I need to make sure that we are safe.
I was doing absolutely nothing wrong, and I'm allowed to be on a public road.
You're not allowed to impede.
I'm not impeding.
Because you stopped when I stopped.
I didn't get out of my.
Shut the door for your own safety.
No.
All right, fine. Do whatever you want.
During a traffic stop, Deputy D'Souza asked Miss Shelley to move from the roadside for safety reasons. Deputy Crawford asked Miss Shelley for her ID, but she refused at first. When Crawford tried to close her car door, a struggle broke out. Sergeant Nick stepped in, explained the situation, and promised a review. No one was arrested, but the incident gained public attention, prompting Sheriff Bob Johnson to apologize and provide additional training for both deputies, with a focus on Deputy Crawford's professionalism and interactions with citizens.
Hello, ma'am. Hello, ma'am. I'm Sergeant Nick.
Hi, Sergeant.
So I watched the interaction. From the start, you aren't allowed to be stopped here. If you are interfering with any kind of investigation, you can be detained at that point too and identified as a person. You cannot just stop on the side of the road because somebody else stopped. Even if you know her sister, brother, or son, you can't do that.
In this scenario, deputies received a B- grade for lacking professionalism and failing to handle situations calmly and ethically despite their legal authority. Miss Shelley, remaining composed, raised concerns about Deputy Crawford's actions through proper channels rather than confrontationally. While praised for asserting her rights, the advice given is for civilians to comply with officers' instructions, emphasizing the importance of addressing injustices through legal channels. It underscores the need for a balance between legal authority and ethical behavior to nurture positive community relationships.
You were going 60 to catch up with me. I was going 50, which isn't even illegal. Okay. And now you're pulling your pepper spray out.
Put your phone down, bro.
No.
Put your phone down.
Get off me, man.
On June 3, 2020, Josh Sood, a resident of California, was stopped by Deputy Andy Stowers from the Santa Clarita Sheriff's Station for speeding in the Santa Clarita Valley region.
So I was pulled over for speeding, and you're threatening to pepper spray me?
I'm sorry?
You pulled me over for speeding, and now you're threatening to pepper spray me because I'm not cooperating. You can write me a speeding ticket, and then you can go on your way, but you're threatening to...
Dude, you're gonna go to jail for sure now, okay?
Deputy Stowers got a C for being too aggressive and unprofessional during a situation, while Mr. Sood, who was stopped for speeding, also got a C. Stowers' actions were legal but poorly handled, and Sood's concerns about him were reasonable, but his refusal to cooperate without a lawyer and not fully knowing his rights were seen as mistakes. Both made errors, showing that a more careful approach could have worked better. Thanks for watching Bad Cops, where we uncover the worst scenes of police officers caught on camera. Don't forget to like, share, and comment to support us. Remember, awareness is the key to change.